Hey guys, I'm Nick, aka the one and Nick's Games, and today I'm doing part numero 2 of my little series about 4K monitors, and it's why I don't like 4K monitors. I did a video already, which you can check out right here, on why I like them. It's also linked in the description down below. Now, why don't I like them? Is it bad that figuring out why I didn't like them was a lot easier than why I do? You realize why you don't much more than you do. Try to do that sometime. Something that you know you like, try to figure out what you like about it, specifically. It's kind of hard, usually. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump on into why I don't like 4K monitors. And first off, the text is small. It's really freaking small. Seeing text on a 4K monitor is very, very difficult from a distance. I can see it right here fine, but if I back up to here, it's kind of hard to read really, really small text at times, right? I can read my folders, but the text in XSplit, which is smaller than that, I can't really read. Maybe it's because I have bad vision, but anyway, text on 4K monitors is very, very small. It's caused because of the pixel density on it. It can fit more text into more pixels and it makes everything smaller. Additionally, some apps don't work well. I mean, it really depends on the app, but some don't. Photoshop, for example, instead of being small, tries to scale itself up and makes it huge. Photoshop is massive on my 4K monitor because it scales everything up. Thus, it's also massive on my secondary monitor, and that leads me to my next one. It doesn't play well with other monitors that are smaller. So I have one 4K monitor and two 1080p monitors. These 1080p monitors don't play well with this, and the 4K monitor doesn't play well with the 1080p monitors. Really, it's a Windows issue, but still, whenever I take XSplit from my main monitor over to my secondary monitor, it should scale down. Instead, it keeps the same size, and it's very, very big. It's massive over there. Same thing for Photoshop. It's big on this monitor. It's huge on my second monitor. I can't use Photoshop on my second monitors now because it's too freaking big. You can't even work. The sidebars are like half of the screen when you combine them. It's insane. So that is an issue. It doesn't work well with other monitors, and most of that is caused by software, but still, it is annoying. Next, we've got Windows doesn't like 4K, partly because of that issue I just explained. Photoshop, I don't think, is making itself big on the second monitor. I think it's just big over there because Windows is doing it. You have to do some scaling in, right? So I'm actually using my 4K monitor at 125% scale, meaning that it's 125%, it's like 25% less pixel dense than it would be if I was using all the pixels. It's not true 4K, right? It's scaling things up 125% or 25% from 100 to make them bigger and make the monitor work better. If I didn't do that, it would be crazy and very hard to use. Because of that, it scales everything up over there. That's a Windows issue. Windows, Microsoft, someone from Windows team, if you watch this, guess what? You need to fix how Windows plays between 1080p and smaller monitors and a massive 4K monitor. It is making me have to spend more money because I'm eventually going to have to buy 4K monitors for these side ones because it's annoying. I lose productivity because of it. Fix it, Microsoft. Come on! Don't make me spend that money. I'm fine with the 1080p monitors, but I'm not fine with everything being massive over there. This might as well be like a 720p monitor because of how everything's so big on it. Even if you scale it down, it stays large. It's weird. I don't like it. Fix it, Windows. I know it's your problem, not the software's problem. Or not the software's. It's not Photoshop or XSplit's problem. It's Windows. Next, it takes a lot of graphics power to run a 4K monitor. Now, luckily, this isn't a problem for me. I've got two 980 Ti graphics cards. They're built to play 4K. They can run games at 4K. They're badass. But for somebody who doesn't, if you've got some older NVIDIA cards or older AMD cards, it's not going to work. 4K is going to kill your graphics card. It's going to run your graphics cards hot. It's going to be not able to really play games. It's not going to work well, and for that reason, you shouldn't buy a 4K monitor if you don't have a really good graphics card. My cards can run multiple 4K monitors, and the 700 series can handle 4K monitors pretty well. Anything less than that, I wouldn't get one. It's just not going to work. If you have a laptop, do not get a 4K monitor. You're going to blow that graphics card out. However, AMD, I have no clue. Sorry, I have no clue about AMD. If you want to ask in the comment section down below, somebody might be able to help you, but I know nothing about AMD. I believe green and blue for Intel and NVIDIA. Nevertheless, moving on, the last thing about 4K monitors is things are usually too big or too small. If you've not figured that out yet, it's on my list though. I want to say it. Everything is either too big or too small. Photoshop's too big. Text is too small. It's kind of annoying. But with all that being said, I personally love my 4K monitor. Like I said, I'll probably get more eventually. It's not like top of my radar, but I probably will. Nevertheless, why shouldn't you buy a 4K monitor? Who shouldn't buy one? Well, if you don't have a good graphics card, don't buy one. If you want to use it to play games, make sure you have good graphics cards as well. Graphics is a big part of why you should buy one. So if you don't have a good graphics card, don't get a 4K monitor. I'm warning you now. It's not going to like it. It also shouldn't be for people who just casually use their computer. If all you use your computer for is writing an essay or something, don't buy a 4K monitor. You don't need one because you're not multitasking and doing all that stuff. If you're not a power user, don't get a 4K monitor. 4K TV is a different story, but a 4K monitor, don't get one unless you're a power user and you have the graphics card to handle it. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to check out my video on how, or like what I like about my 4K monitor and why I have this one and stuff like that, you can check that out right there. But anyway, guys, I'm Nick's Games. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out, guys. Peace. And here's some videos, and down that way, we've got Nick Motivates, which is my motivational series where I give you a spiel to hopefully get you up on your feet and doing the thing and working to your goals. It's awesome. Go check it out. And down the other way, no, this way, the other way, we've got my thoughts on YouTube Red. YouTube Red is now out. It's a subscription-based ad-free model for YouTube. So go check it out and see my thoughts. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm Nick's Games, and I'm out, guys. Peace.